said you have to drag her because you're not going nowhere. That's what she said.
Let me see your phone. Listen,
No,
I'm
don't move my
trying to
phone.
help you.
Are you?
Everything has to come off.
When does sitting in your legally assigned seat become a federal crime? And when the airline's own app confirms your boarding pass and, in real time, who bears the legal burden of proof? The answer lies in a collision between two bodies of law that rarely meet in public.
Me?
What's up, boss?
Hey, how's everything?
She's still non-compliant. You need to take her body out where she's working on.
Okay, and you don't want her flying at all, not even if she moves her seat? Okay. All right, I'm gonna have to have her
She's
come up
supposed to
here.
sit in this seat. Yeah. She's in 13. She's supposed to sit in this seat. She don't want to go.
Well, now the captain says no, it
Yeah,
doesn't
she
matter.
want to get out.
So can you ask her to come up here, please?
She's not gonna come.
Not gonna come.
She said you have to drag her because she's not going nowhere. That's what she said.
Unless you leave that rip from here.
3 kilo 1. Sorry, give me a 29 commercial fire for Terminal 1. I'll use my fire.
How are you? Deputy Soto.
I'm grieving is actually
Okay,
how I'm
okay.
doing. I'm trying to get to a funeral
I'm sorry.
today.
Okay, ma'am, I'm sorry about
Today.
that. But now,
I'm sitting
okay.
in my assigned seat.
No, you're supposed to be at 37E.
No.
Ma'am,
You think I would make this up? You think
Well,
I would hold everybody
it's right
up?
here.
It's also right here.
That's a screenshot, ma'am.
It's the app, view my boarding pass. Why would I make that up?
Let me see.
Why would I make that up? It's unspirited spirit. You
It says-
think I'm going to waste
No,
my
ma'am,
time?
ma'am. It says 13E.
That's where I am.
Okay, give me a minute. Let me see your phone. Listen,
No,
I'm
I'm gonna hold my
I'm trying to
phone.
help you.
Are you?
Yes, I
Because
am, ma'am.
isn't everyone else seated?
I came here respectfully.
I understand that, but I've been so
I'm trying to help you.
disrespected.
Let
Do
me
you
show it to
understand?
the
I'm just
captain.
trying to get
I understand.
to Chicago.
But right
I have
now,
a funeral
this is the thing.
tonight.
But this is the
I've been
thing.
working all
Okay,
day.
I understand.
I don't work
You're
for
not-
Spirit.
I know that. But
I'm tired.
okay.
I'm trying to be
I'm
patient.
trying-
I've lost my
Okay.
zen.
Okay, relax. Relax. Just take it down just a little. I'm trying to help you.
Then talk to
Okay,
them.
let me go talk to them, but I need to see the phone. I'm gonna give it right back. I'm on body camera. I'm not gonna take your phone.
I don't think that you're going to take my phone. I would just like to have my body camera.
Okay.
You see what I'm saying?
Okay. Let me see what
I'm
I
not
can do.
from Florida.
Let me see what I can do. Okay? If you're correct, then everything should
Why
be
would
fine.
I make this
Well,
up?
because everything is here saying that you're on 30. You're supposed to be 37E. So I don't know what the mix-up is.
They mixed it up, which
Give me
they
1
need
minute.
to fix.
Let me see.
That's not
That's
my
the app, right?
Yes,
It's the
it
app.
is.
Okay. Give me 1 minute. Okay. Let me talk to the captain. Hey, sir. I know it's on her app, though.
Yeah, but if she refreshed, she would have seen her seat.
A screenshot. Okay.
That's a screenshot.
Okay. That's a screenshot. She opened it up for me, so show me how.
Yeah, let him show you this.
Let me see.
$11 too. Yeah.
This is on her wallet.
Yeah, but tell her to refresh.
Yeah, no, it's fine. Okay. Open up the app. This is your Apple. This is on your Apple Wallet. If you open up your app, it's going to show you 37E.
Because they changed it.
Okay, if they change it, that's not our issue.
This is the app.
Okay, and what's the app say?
View my boarding pass.
Yes. What's it say?
13E. Do you think I will really be like
All
making
right.
a deal about this?
So, okay, I had to refresh. It's still saying 13E. Okay. She refreshed it. It's saying 13E.
Yeah, but what happened?
I understand, but if she's refreshing it, 13E. It's not a screenshot. So I'm not telling you how to do your job, but if this is a mix-up, then somebody's got to accommodate her for some reason. Let me talk to the captain.
So what is it that she didn't need for the
I understand she. Hey, sir. There's an issue with her. On her app, it's saying 13E. So the thing is, with the ticket, her and Spirit, something happened. But she spoke these, as from when she originally purchased the ticket, it said 13E, but now she's being told she got to go. So I understand her not wanting to leave, but something's got to give with her and Spirit. Then it's not. You see what I'm saying? I don't want to kick somebody off who doesn't deserve to be kicked off because of an error. That's my concern.
Here's my concern. If she's not complying with the flight instructions, that's a no-brainer.
No, I understand that.
Flight instructions on the airplane, she's not flying the air. I don't want her on the airplane.
No, I understand that. But my thing is, if this all started because of an error, you see what I'm saying?
Let's hold on. Let's have a conversation like two human beings. Okay, so I'm gonna take. Listen, that's fine. You don't want to have a conversation? That's fine. Let me tell you what's gonna happen.
What is there a conversation?
You're gonna come off the plane. If you refuse to come off the plane, I'm gonna take this. I'll give you your last warning. You refuse to come off the plane, you're gonna go to jail today. I'm gonna deplane everyone off the plane. I'm gonna drag you off the plane. That's fine. I'll give you my last warning. All right. She said she's not coming off.
No. He said if I could get her to move her seat, she could fly.
All right. Let me see.
How many souls are on
I'm trying
this
to
plane?
tell you.
How many seats are on this
Deplane the
plane?
plane.
Everyone is sitting down.
Papa, deplane the plane.
Everyone is
Come on.
sitting down. Just deplane.
That's fine. No point in arguing with her. All right, start your deboarding. We're going to take her into custody. Deplane the plane.
Let me go to my area. Thank you.
I tried. Thank you.
That's it. Now she's definitely going to jail. Sorry.
I tried, bro.
Hey, Cap, you go ahead and deboard the plane. She's going to jail. She don't want to come off.
Excuse me, sir. I'm sitting right in the aisle right across. If I give up my seat and then
this is already out of.
it's already
done.
Folks from the flight deck, not the best news for you, but we have a passenger who needs to get off the aircraft. Whenever that happens, we have to remove everyone from the aircraft. So everybody is going to be deboarding. Take your stuff with you. When we can get a chance to board
You go ahead and
but for now, everybody.
You just said take it off.
They have to take
You
it
just said take it off. That's one.
Yeah, I got it. Take it off.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, unfortunately, you have to take your belongings with you. Everything has to come off this aircraft at this point. We do sincerely apologize.
I just talked to the chief pilot. Third time it's happened today. Just to let you know. Flights in Atlanta, this is the third time.
Oh, really? One of those days.
Here's the other thing. She's in a bad accident. You got somebody emotionally disturbed and upset, and now they're in an exit row.
Yeah. Who knows if she's even telling us? Yeah.
Now, usually when I tell everybody that I'm going to take everybody off, I turn against the person and then they get some off.
No, there was some. To be honest with you, there were some people willing to give up their seats for her.
Oh, really?
Yeah. It was too late. I thought they were exiting out. Hey, I'll give up my seat for her. I'm like, too late. You know, I don't even think that would have helped. You know?
No, she's not moving out. She's just.
She's adamant because of the fact it says, and I told her, I said, this happened to me before. I showed up for my flight, my seat was changed. And it says it right there, it says, you know, subject to change.
Yeah.
It happens, you know?
They gave her the correct boarding pass.
Yeah, the boarding pass, yeah. It happened to me, my app says, see, I get to the airport, no, here's your boarding pass, it didn't change. Oh, okay. I was never
Actually,
notified.
sometimes they change equipment, so that can change
Yeah.
the seats too.
Oh, you really want to go to jail? You really want to go to jail?
Not the first time, but not the fifth.
Okay, let's not take it a second time or a third time. Let's just get off the plane. This is the final chance. Because once the handcuffs go on,
I'm not
there's
doing
no negotiating.
That's it.
Either get off the plane or go to jail.
I'm not doing anything.
One last chance. Off the plane or off the plane and go to jail.
What am I doing?
I'm not going to tell you. Off the plane or off the plane and go to jail. You choose right now. What do you want to do? What do you want to do? Off the plane or off the plane and go to jail. Pick one.
He's asking you, please stand up and walk off.
Five.
If you stand up and walk off, you can rebook.
3, 2. If not, you're going to jail. 1. All right. Let's go. Come on. Stand up. 10-4. It's going with your stuff.
In the bag.
Put it in. That's your only bag, ma'am? Anything else? Huh? Your blanket and your pillow? My car's upstairs. Let me just up by 325. You got it or something? Yeah. We're gonna
Every commercial flight operates under two simultaneous legal frameworks: the passenger's contractual rights under civil and regulatory law, and the pilot's absolute authority under federal aviation law. These systems do not negotiate with each other in real time. When they conflict, only one of them has immediate legal force on board. Under 14 Code of Federal Regulations, Section 91.3a, the pilot in command is the final authority over all aircraft operations, including passenger removal. This authority is not conditioned on the correctness of the underlying administrative decision. It is a federal regulatory mandate that applies regardless of any civil dispute between the passenger and the carrier. Title 49, United States Code, Section 44,902b extends that authority further. Air carriers may refuse to transport any passenger the captain determines is inimical to safety or order. The operative legal standard is the captain's determination, not an objective threshold. A passenger cannot contest that determination from a seat on a grounded aircraft. The proper venue for that contest is a federal regulatory body, not the aircraft cabin. The carrier, however, is not without independent legal obligation. Under 14 Code of Federal Regulations, Part 259, airlines must maintain accurate, up-to-date itinerary information for all passengers. When a carrier's own mobile platform displays a confirmed seat assignment, refreshed in real time, and the gate system contradicts it, the legal burden of establishing a valid change rests with the airline, not the passenger who relied on the carrier's own documentation. The contra pro frontem doctrine requires that ambiguities in a carrier's own documents be construed against the drafter. Here the airline. In Northwest Airlines v. Ginsburg 572 U.S. 273, 2014, the Supreme Court confirmed that passenger remedies for airline service failures are governed by federal regulatory framework, not state tort law. The correct legal battleground for a seat assignment dispute is the DOT, not the aircraft cabin. At the state level, Georgia Code Section 16721b3 defines criminal trespass as knowingly remaining on premises after an authorized person commands departure. The captain satisfies the authorization element under 14 Code of Federal Regulations, Section 91.3a. Following multiple documented warnings, every legal element of this offense was satisfied before any physical removal was initiated. Georgia Code Section 16-1139A1 requires violent or tumultuous conduct for a disorderly conduct conviction. Non-compliance that is persistent but non-violent does not clearly satisfy this statutory threshold. The trespass count under Section 16-721 is the legally stronger charge. This distinction carries direct consequences for defense strategy and the probability of each count surviving judicial review. The legally correct response to a carrier's documentation failure is compliance followed by formal remedy. Under 14 Code of Federal Regulations, Part 302, passengers may file formal complaints with the DOT Aviation Consumer Protection Division. Under 49 United States Code, Section 46,301, carriers found in violation of consumer protection regulations face civil monetary penalties. Remaining aboard after a captain's order does not preserve the passenger's legal position, it eliminates it. The governing principle is sequential, not simultaneous. The captain's authority operates on board and in real time, with no exception for civil disputes. Contractual rights and DOT remedies operate afterward with full legal force. Compliance must precede remedy. Reversing that sequence converts a recoverable civil wrong into a criminal charge, and that conversion is legally irreversible once the arrest is made. But the deeper legal questions this case raises remain open. If a carrier's own platform generates a boarding pass a passenger relies on in good faith, does that reliance constitute a legal defense to a trespass charge? If the captain's order rests on an administrative error the airline itself created, does compliance with that order constitute legal acceptance of the airline's position in subsequent DOT proceedings or civil litigation? Courts have not resolved these questions uniformly. A fine was issued, a 5-year ban was imposed, criminal charges were filed. But whether the airline's documentation failure shifted legal responsibility in a way that affects the validity of those charges has not been adjudicated. If the carrier distributed false documentation, failed to correct it before law enforcement intervened, and then sought criminal enforcement against the passenger it misled, what legal duty does that sequence impose on the airline? And what remedy, if any, remains available to someone who was right about the facts but wrong about the order in which the law applies?